All right, all right. Make sure we got everything set up nice and right. Okay. Well, I got 6:15 on my clock, so we're gonna get this thing started. All right, so welcome. Let me see if I can get, there we go. Get my buttons right. Okay, so welcome to the webinar. So we are going to go over this webinar, how to survive the pandemic and really understand this COVID-19. You know, we got this shelter in right now. And to be honest with you, I'm kind of liking it in a sense. I get to hang out with the family. Really, it's a bunch of slow weekends. And it's kind of like just living the simple life. Right? You go out, you walk the neighborhood, you see the neighbors walking the neighborhood. You got kids riding bikes, the neighbors are cleaning their front yards, and the kids are drawing the chalk on the sidewalks and everything. And it's almost like going back in time and just the simple life. And I wish I could say that it was like this increase in the consciousness of humanity, this enlightenment of humanity, that everyone just came together and decided that the most simple life or the funnest things are the simple things and we just all get along. But it's not that way. We're really doing it because of fear. We're doing it because of the fear of an invisible virus out there that's going to invade our bodies and it's going to destroy us on the inside and it's going to kill us. All right. And we look at, you add fear to any sort of living organism, the organism stops growing. So what I want to do with this webinar today is really to shift that focus. And I really want to shift the focus from the COVID-19, the coronavirus, to your immune system. Because what I want to focus on the 80% of people that get the virus that have little to no symptoms. Or we can focus on the 20% that actually get severe symptoms. You can spend your time and the energy and listen to the news and everything about the 4% that die from the coronavirus. Or we can spend our energy and our focus on the 96% of people that survive. Because when we think about the coronavirus and where it is, who has it, what the new rules and regulations are, all of it is stuff we cannot control. What we can control is our own immune system and the strength of the immune system. But I want to go into the coronavirus so we can really put a visual on it, so we can see what it's about, what it does, how it works. So we look at the structure of the coronavirus. There are 3 parts. You got the surface proteins, you got the surface itself, and then the RNA. And what happens is that the surface proteins will latch on to other proteins in the human cell. It will connect, and then the RNA from the coronavirus will get inside the human cell, and then it will begin to use the human cell's own machinery to begin to replicate. And then it replicates, and it keeps on doing that to other cells. But you see now you have your immune system, and your immune system is going to recognize that. And a strong immune system is going to recognize that super fast, go there to the location, gobble it up, and 80% of the time it's going to happen with no symptoms or just mild symptoms. You see, the thing is, when you have a weak immune system might not recognize it as fast. And with a weak immune system, by the time it recognizes it, it begins to respond and it over-responds. Not only does the immune system attack the virus cells, but then it attacks the healthier cells all the way around it. Because when you think about it, our bodies have 380 trillion viruses in it, right now. We have 60 trillion bacteria in our bodies right now. So if we were to sanitize everything around us, that would not correlate with the natural biome of the human body, right? Now, we have this system, this immune system, and it's incredible, right? Now, with the coronavirus, it will enter through your eyes, your nose, your mouth, right? Through your mucous membranes. And for those of you patients that have been in the office, you know that the immune system produces an immune system cell called IgA. And IgA coats all your mucous membranes. So when the coronavirus comes into your mouth, comes into your body, IgA will gobble it up as fast as it can before it could actually cause a major infection. And when you get adjusted, it boosts IgA 139%. And I even showed that hours after you get adjusted. Okay? So more on COVID-19. So where is it? You know, it's on surfaces, copper, plastic, cardboard. It has all these different hours, right? So many things that can confuse you even more. And in reality, it's going to be everywhere. And in my opinion, each and every one of us will be exposed at some point in time. And I would almost like it if everybody just accepted that. They accepted that, you know what? It's going to be everywhere. So I'm going to eventually be exposed to it. So then what can I do? I can focus on my immune system. How do I become that 80% that gets mild to no symptoms? Right? Because it's going to be everywhere. Now, who's at risk? It's actually affecting more men than women. The elderly, the immunocompromised, respiratory diseases, chronic diseases, right? So 65 million people in the world have COPD, chronic obstructive pulmonary disorder, right? And 3 million die a year. In America alone, 1.7 million people die from chronic disease. So we have a population that is immune compromised already. Right? Now, why is this? Well, I think it's just a lack of awareness, maybe. They don't see the tiny things that build up to it. But our population itself is vulnerable. So it puts even more importance on being healthy. So what to expect if you were to get the coronavirus? Typically it lasts 2 weeks. If you get chronically ill, 3 to 6 weeks. And again, 80% will get mild symptoms. And 80% of the elderly don't need to go to the hospital. They don't want you in the hospital. They're already backed up. Right? One of my friend's sons got the coronavirus, went to the doctor, got to the hospital, took the test, and they just told him to go home. Right? Best bet is stay home, take your vitamins, do all the things that boost the immune system. So how do we survive the pandemic? Well, one, reduce exposure. And that's what we've been told a lot. All right. But what we don't hear enough of is building your immune system. So when we talk about reducing exposure, right? First, you got the social distancing, right? Don't touch your face. You can wear gloves, wear a mask, staying indoors, clean all surfaces. All these things will help reduce exposure. But what's on the back end of this reducing exposure? You know, with the whole social distancing. Yeah. The thing is that the elderly, you know, especially if they're in the homes, they depend on those visits from their family to get that socialness that stimulates their nervous system and still boosts their immune just by being social. But now they can't get that. They can't see their family. So what is happening to them on the inside emotionally? They're getting weaker. And they're getting more susceptible. You know, they want us to stay inside, but that's going to decrease our vitamin D. That's going to weaken our immune system as well. All right. And this whole social distancing thing, I think it's getting too much. Because now they have an app where you could tell on your neighbor for not social distancing. You know, we have stories of people, you know, literally getting physical altercations because of not social distancing. You know, but that's focusing on the virus. That's not focused on the immune system. You focus on the immune system, be stronger within yourself, and you won't have to worry about it. So how do we improve the immune system? Well, it comes in the different dimensions. You got the physical dimension, you have the biochemical dimension, you have the emotional dimension, as well as how well your neurology is functioning. So when we come down to the physical dimension, how many of you, since the shelter in, have been working out less? How many of you have been sleeping poorly? Okay? And we think about exercise. Exercise does so many things for the body. One, it flushes out the lungs, right? Good stuff in, bad stuff out. It increases temperature. It improves your metabolism. On top of that, it's going to increase muscle strength, which again will improve your metabolism. It strengthens your bones, improves circulation, improves hormones, improves lymphatic flow, all these things from exercising. And you don't have to do a whole lot of it, but you got to be consistent with it. So next is a biochemical. Hydration. 70% of the people are chronically dehydrated. All right? And then you got to get your vitamins, vitamin C, A, D, E. Right? All these things you get from your diet, but you can also get supplements. We got health food stores, get them. You can get the supplements online. Essential fatty acids, minerals, herbs, all these things right here. This is your pharmacy. Then we come down to the best foods: berries, citrus, bell peppers, broccoli, spinach. Right? All these have the vitamins, the minerals. They have the antioxidants. They have the probiotics. They have the good fats. Because this is the fuel which you're going to build your cells with. And you build your cells with good fuel. The cells are going to do what they need to do to produce the right proteins, to take in the right nutrients, and detoxify the way they need to. But there are foods that suppress the immune system. Big time: sugar, processed foods, refined carbs, alcohol, soda. You know, some people I talk to when we talk about soda, like, you know what? I only have one soda a day. That's all I want. And I was like, okay, well, one can of Coke is 39 grams of sugar. And when you look at the daily allowance for an adult, it's 30 grams. And then if you give a full can of soda to a child 6 years under, that is double the amount of sugar they're supposed to have in one day. So that's diabetes, that's neurological, that's all to disrupt the natural function of the body. And the thing is, with this soda, it's not good sugar. High fructose corn syrup has a complete different metabolism than regular sugar. So if you do like the soda and you have that one soda a day, I hope you're eating nothing but vegetables for the rest of the day, because you're already at your sugar limit, right? But these are the foods that suppress the immune system. And if you're having these foods on a consistent basis, your immune system is depleted. And, you know, this is not going to be the last pandemic. There's still going to be a flu season. You want to make sure that you eliminate these foods so you can be walking around with a stronger immune system. Now the emotional dimension. We got the stress response, fear. How much fear is going on right now? Right? Cortisol levels are up, stress hormones, your sympathetic nervous system is constantly going. Now, the thing with your sympathetic nervous system, when it perceives fear, it can't tell if it's a real fear or a fake fear, right? Your body can't tell if you're watching a movie, scary movie, or if you're actually being attacked. And your body responds in a certain way. It will take the blood from your organs and send it to your extremities. Because at this point in time, you are either going to fight or you're going to run away. But there's only so much blood in the body. So if you're in a constant state of fear and worry, the blood is constantly in the arms and legs. Where is it not? It's not going to your immune system. Right? And the fear will constantly deplete your immune system. Now, what they have is you know, people are just solely worried about the future because they don't know what's going on. So if by not focusing on that and focus on what you can control, your immune system, your diet, your exercise, your chiropractic, all these things will put you back in control. Next is your sympathetic nervous system. Your sympathetic nervous system controls your immune system. It controls your bone marrow, thymus, spleen, lymph nodes. Right? Your bone marrow is what's going to make the blood. Your thymus gland is what's going to mature the blood. Your spleen is going to clean the blood. And then your lymphatic system is going to help assist with the circulation of the blood. Guys, this is practically a perfect system. All these organ systems that have developed, evolved millions of billions of years. This immune system is incredible. So to think that a novel coronavirus is going to wipe out humanity, not going to happen. Right? The system is too good. And you have your central nervous system running and coordinating everything. Okay? So, getting your nervous system evaluated. This is a sympathetic nerve system scan. And when we look at this, what we need to see is all white. And we see this patient, it goes green to blue to red being most severe. So when this patient came in, she had severe allergies, digestive problems, and her energy was low. Now guys, if your energy is low, that's not good. Because your immune system requires energy to heal the body. Think about when you get the flu. Are you up, running around, joking around, laughing, having a good time? No. You are laying in bed. You are conserving energy and you're wiped out because your immune system is taking all the energy stores from your body to kill the virus. So if you're walking around with low energy, that is a warning sign. Now this patient, she's in her early 30s. And the way she was looking at her body, she thought that allergies was one thing, her digestive system was another thing, and low energy, that was just something different. And was looking at each individual like they were separate entities. In reality, her nervous system is under stress, it has inflammation, and it was expressing itself this way. Now so these nerves control the thymus gland. These nerves control her spleen. So this patient, even though she's in her early 30s, her immune system is compromised. She has a weak immune system. Now, am I saying is she going to die if she gets the coronavirus? No. But she would get mild to moderate symptoms, potentially, and it would potentially last longer because her immune system is weak. This is her follow-up scan. Right, so allergies gone, her digestive got better, incredible energy, skyrocketed. So from all these things, transformed her health by focusing on her central nervous system. We didn't even get into her diet or exercise yet, right? That's how incredible the body is. Now, the thing is, your sympathetic nerve, when you get adjusted, it makes your immune system stronger. And you're probably saying, Dr. Wolf, of course you're going to say that you're a chiropractor and you're always teaching us. Absolutely. But what does the research say? So this was an article showed that upper cervical adjustments in the base of the neck was able to increase the immune system of HIV patients. Think of that. HIV patients, their immune system constantly gets weaker. The control group, their immune system got weaker by 8%, while the chiropractic group was able to increase the immune system by 48%. Now, to give you guys another study to kind of compare to, they did an 8-week meditation study with HIV patients. And what they showed is that the meditation over 8 weeks was able to slow the regression of their immune system. It wasn't able to level it out, didn't take it up. It was able to slow it down. 8 weeks of meditation. Chiropractic care was able to increase it by 48%. Because to keep it simple, health is when your body has balance. And sickness is when your body has imbalance. All right, what else? So when you get adjusted, it boosts interleukin-2 in your body. Interleukin-2 controls the activation of white blood cells. It also is part of the natural immune system that helps get activated in any sort of microbial infection. Then we got increased white blood cells when you get adjusted. And this was a pre and post blood test that you have increased white blood. So there's nothing more powerful for your immune system than getting adjusted. This is a study by Dr. Ronald Perel, Cancer Research Institute. He found that people who are under chiropractic care had a 200 to 400% greater immune system competence. And my new favorite quote by Dr. Ronald Perel is, chiropractic may optimize whatever genetic abilities you have so that you can fully resist serious disease. Think about that. Whatever genetic ability you have, it can optimize it. Chiropractic care has the ability to make you the best version of you possible. So what do we need to do? Have a well check. Have families, friends, well checks. We do a lifestyle assessment, immune performance, how the physical, chemical, and emotional stress, what is experiencing? How is the physical, chemical, and emotional stress affecting you? How much is there for you? All right. Then the sympathetic nervous assessment to see how much inflammation and damage is going on to the sympathetic nervous system. All right. And for you guys as friends, family, this is completely on us for the next 2 weeks. Okay. And guys, we are having a challenge. And I'm super pumped up about this. All right. So with the challenge, it's going to be a 4-week challenge. It's actually 3 weeks. Okay. You got a week to prepare for it. It's going to be mind, body, spirit. All right. We got exercise, meditation, hydration. We're going to do a workshop on that tomorrow at 6:15. We'll be sending out texts as well to remind you guys. But to give you a quick glance of what's going on. So we're going to build your body from the inside out. We're going to increase the electricity in your nervous system. And that's going to give you more energy. We're going to build healthy blood. Then we're going to add minerals to your diet. That's going to help the communication from each nerve cell. Each cell of your body uses minerals to communicate. So we're going to add those minerals and get the most out of this body. Then we're going to clear the fog to focus the mind. And then we're going to hydrate the body. Dr. Vanessa and I, we've been working on this for some time now. And we're super pumped for you guys. We're going to have a Facebook group so we can communicate. I want to help you guys as much as I can through this process. And it's totally easy to plug it in to your lifestyle. All right, guys, we'll have that webinar tomorrow. Again, I'm going to send out we're going to send out a couple texts, probably 2 of them to remind you guys. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and shoot them out. I'm going to stay on for a little bit to answer some of you guys' questions, so go ahead and shoot them out. All right, so, okay, so with the webinar, or not the webinar, with the challenge, the exercises, they're a specific type of exercising it challenges the body, but also challenges the mind. And you can get these workouts done in less than 25 minutes. So it's not a total big demand on your time, but it really challenges you. And you can do them in your house. Oh, cost. Okay, so for the challenge, there is no cost for the challenge. You know, all we ask is you give us honest feedback because we've been doing this and we want to really see how you guys respond to it. John, do we need props? Yes, for the challenge, you will need to get a pull-up bar. You're not going to be doing pull-ups. I know some people probably got a little scared of pull-ups. You're not going to be doing pull-ups themselves, but you're going to need the bar. You're also going to need some sort of resistance, either a band or dumbbells. All right, is there going to be a specific diet? There is no specific diet. We're not going to get that complicated with it. What we do hope is that as you start feeling better, you'll start making those better decisions with your diet. But we're going to give you a list of foods, the healthier foods that you can pick from. All right, Joanna's in. All right, sweet. You and Zali, sweet. All right, John, the interleukin is produced by the adjustments. Well, it's the result of the adjustment. When you get adjusted, it stimulates your nervous system, especially your sympathetic nervous system, and it's your nervous system that begins to start the process of producing more interleukin-2. Great question. Franny, if we're watching this now, are we already included in the challenge? No, we're going to have the webinar tomorrow that's going to go over the challenge. So by attending that, then you'll be in. Great question, great question. All right, I'll make sure I didn't miss. All right, so for tomorrow's webinar, I just want to go over it just again. So we're going to go over the exercises that we're going to be doing. We're also going to implement meditations, and it's a guided meditation guided by you. You say, what is that? Well, we're going to go over that. But we're also going to go over different techniques of hydration, the minerals, all these things that you guys, is going to be so easy to do and challenging at the same time. Lynette, all right, in. You know what? Hey, Megan, if you're pregnant, can you participate in the challenge? We might have to do a couple modifications, right? But yeah, the exercises are they're okay, you know, depending on how far you are along. But we'll have to just modify it just a little bit for that. Okay. All right, question, is this every day? No. This is not a workout plan you can be doing every day that you have to change your entire life for, but it is gonna be a consistency 4 days a week. 4 days a week, and you can get it done in less than 25 minutes. Okay. All right. Okay. What does the well check include? Okay, so with the well check is first, it's the consultations where we identify the physical, chemical, and emotional stress, because each of those things are impacting the immune system. So that'll give us an idea of what your immune system is battling with. And then we do the sympathetic nerve scan, and that's going to show us how well the nerve system is actually coordinating the immune system. So we get those two things, and we can really identify risk, no risk, high risk, and really begin to implement things that are really going to boost the immune system. Great question. Can kids do it too? Yeah. Kids and teenagers can do it. Absolutely. All right, make sure I got everyone's question. Guys, thanks for coming, man. This is great. I'll hang on for a little longer if you guys have any more questions. All right. All right. Carol, yes, you can share this with others. Make sure that on the webinar though, 'cause I want to make sure everyone knows exactly what's going on. I'm fired up. And we can also, we're going to record the webinar as well, so we can share that with family and friends. All right. All right, guys. Hey, thank you so much. I'm going to close it out. Seems like we got all the questions answered. Thanks for coming, and we'll see you on the next webinar.